October, we got the Tower, and it's kind of funny because it jumped out of the tarot deck as I was shuffling. And so I think it's just like, I kind of feel like you're initiating this Tower moment, and it could even just be a result of from September when we had the World card and things are like finalizing and completing and yada, yada, yada. I feel like October, what is no longer serving you is going to fall away this month. And so this could be difficult for some people if you're having a hard time letting go, okay, or if you're having a hard time accepting something, if there's something you didn't accept last month. Um, this can be really hard for you. But overall, I do feel like there's more positive energy surrounding you guys this year, and you're able to just kind of like go with it and like not harbor too many emotions about something or a situation. So October is definitely a month where October, I would say, slow down and kind of just like see what happens. Okay, like when October rolls around, like don't have any expectations about anything at all, even if there's something that is like planned for October. Like just don't have any expectations about it, because I feel like anything can happen with this energy, because the ground's really unstable. So you don't know, unless you know intuitively, you're not going to know what it is that's going to fall away. And so you just kind of like, you want to step lightly, but you kind of just, um, it's more like you want to just stay out of the way. Okay. So also avoid arguments this month and avoid confrontation. Maybe like, especially online, if you see something that's unsettling, just please like just move on. Like don't sit on it, don't think about it, don't read the comments, don't try to like justify your opinions about it. And you know, I feel like you don't want to please the ego. So I feel like September, October, there's egos and coming up. It's definitely not the time to please egos for September and October. Okay. So like don't get involved in shit that like doesn't involve you. And it's so funny because it's like I grew up before cell phones. Okay. So it's funny how like now we get ourselves so involved in other people's business. And sometimes it's like, you know, we're almost, I mean, essentially we are invited into other people's business by them uploading it. But like there's so many videos that people film of like other people, especially of like other people having confrontation and then uploading it, and then like getting all these comments and like people voicing all their opinions and like having arguments about who's right and wrong. And when it's just like that has nothing to do with us at all. Like whoever those two people are in that video having that confrontation, like that's them and that's their life and that's happening wherever the hell they live. Like that's not, that has nothing to do with you, right? And so like with social media, it's such a like, there's like positive and negative to social media, but like that's like one of the worst things is just like getting ourselves involved in things that seem like a big deal because it's being presented as a big deal and it's really not, you know. And you might even be aware of this, like if you don't watch the news. I used to watch the news all the time, like any other individual, and then we stopped watching it. We don't even have like an antenna. We don't watch like public television, and so like I rarely see commercials. You know, I got like YouTube Premium and whatnot, and so like I'm very selective of the media I consume, and I've also like drawn away from it. And it's like at first I thought, oh, if I turn off the news, what am I like? What if something happens and like I don't know about it? And then like it's been like 10, I don't know, at least 10, 15 years, and it's like nothing's like my life still goes on. Like there's so much shit in the news I never see, and it's like it doesn't affect me, right? Like, and so just as an example, okay, it's like I feel like in October that could be something you realize like how much of shit that goes on in the world that really has nothing to do with you, and like how you could just turn it off and like it doesn't affect you anymore. Okay, so there's a clearing away in October, so I feel like things are going to clear away naturally, but also I feel like you're choosing what to clear away as well. And I feel like that's going to be a big thing for you guys, is like where where you're putting your energy in, especially on social media. I feel like that seems to be a bigger thing here with that message, and just media in general, because you're realizing how easily it just influences us to feel and think a certain way, and it's like you don't have to put yourself through that at all. Okay. So that's what we got for October.